There we go.
Got it.
Late. All right, hit that. Got it. All right. Islam, peace and love. Islam, peace and love to ye all. Happy Monday, happy Moon Day, and also, pardon me, happy post-Cancer new moon. As that just came off exacts, I think probably about an hour ago or so. So yeah, happy Moon Day. Happy Cancer new moon to y'all. Gemini, actually I'm gonna have to check for the Vedic positions, but thank you all. And thank you for joining us today as I am Brother Shanalim L. Soy Hermano, Shanalim L. You already know that all is well, and bro, could you assist me, bro? Could you help me? What was that appellation? What was that?
Brave. As always, that is fun, man.
We'd like to thank y'all for joining us, and I am here with my bro, the living master to show all others how to be a living master, and he
the peace of greetings to y'all. Namaste. Islam. I am Brother Hassan Ghazi Obey here in Morocco at Northwest of Maxim. How are you? Let's get it. It's Intuition Monday, right? Sun Ingress Leo. Let's get it, bro.
Right, yeah. If for everyone that will see the video when they check out Intuition Monday, we go globally every Monday. We take the same heart, same chart. It's kind of like taking your favorite pie cake and just slicing it into 12 slices, right? And we go through our way around Earth or Midgard, whatever one would like to call it, and we just go in. So Brother Hassan will be starting us out today, doing houses 1 through 3, 7 through 9, and I will follow up with houses 4 through 6 and close us out with houses 10 through 12 as we go through Aries to Pisces, but I think it starts out with the Capricorn zone today. So without further ado, we're just going to get right on into it. So let me get the screen share. Right. Let me move that out the way. Let me hit play.
All right. So for the Capricorn zone, all right, it's Sun Ingress Leo. It's taking place in the first house. So it's dealing with, those in the Capricorn zone. It's dealing with the area in life pertaining to your identity. So when it comes to your identity, don't kill yourself, right? Don't kill your identity. Don't actually commit social suicide, so to speak. Right, allow yourself to, resurrect creativity, right, by being able, resurrect the creativity and consume, the healing catalyst, and probably just be good thoughts, that certain healing catalyst, all right, by making sure you're growing together with someone who can assist you in that. And with that, I yield the floor. That was for, what did I say? Obak Djibouti? Obak Djibouti. All right, indeed. I yield.
It's like, what movie is that from? He said, it's not the booty, it's your booty.
Yeah, you're hilarious, yo. I'm trying to think. Was that the one with Tommy Davidson and Jamie Foxx? That wasn't it, was it? Wow,
booty call, was it?
That's what I was saying. I don't know. It could have been booty call, but I'm not sure, at all. But anyhow, a degree of hope realized is what's on the ascendant here, Mercury ruling the ascendant. For this Sun Ingress Leo in the second house, dealing with finance. This is very interesting. So maybe at the end of the day, someone will get some financial assistance within the Sagittarius zone. And for this particular one, we are looking at blame fountain, right? So with that, right, in the Sagittarius zone, of course, it's taking place for this particular zone on the 23rd, July 2023. All right. When it comes to the finances and things of that nature, it may be a means of someone being able to do a fundraiser. All right. May be able to be creative in how they're going to allow themselves to be human, to be able to do something as far as fundraising for someone else less fortunate than themselves. And with that, I yield the floor. Having in the third house, we're going to the Scorpio zone, right? For Sun Ingress Leo, third house. right? Venus is ruling the ascendant here, and I know Venus is if I'm not mistaken, in Leo also, right? So when it comes to this here, it's really around education, alrighty, and really being able, probably to better the homeschooling, so to speak, in the particular region that we're looking at here. It looks like Kakata, Liberia, right? And so for this particular area, I think what's going to be on the forefront for this particular zone for Scorpio is going to be on the homeschooling, all right? Better means to give higher learning to children, maybe being able to do more things outdoors to be able to observe the science that is written or in books, pardon me. So with that being said, those that are near the Scorpio zone, allow yourselves to be able to grow your curriculum along with what the children are showing you, what they're interested in. With that, I yield the floor to our beloved brother, in whom we are well pleased, Brother Sean Aline L. Islam.
Islam. It's on me already. Woo, brother, sound with them flash.
You're hilarious. You're hilarious, bro. Islam.
All right, so we are in the Libra zone. We're in the Libra zone. Hey. All right, near Macia, what's now termed Brazil, right? And we have now this solar ingress into the 4th house, which is 12 houses away from where he's home in the 5th house. So for this solar ingress for the Libra zone, I would just say to let the light shine in one's home life. There also could be some areas pertaining to one's home life and the internet. So maybe seeing some talents that one might have not have been aware of while they were going up, or that one's family members might not have really kind of gave them awareness to, but they'll be able to see that by connecting with friends on the internet, or even just within their friend groups. To be able to see now what gifts and creativity that they have if they weren't aware of it. And finally, and they're just opportunity to use one's willpower to overcome any challenges that one could be feeling like that is holding them back. And that will be pertaining to, let me see, to the creativity. Yeah, so finding ways to not get burnt out and deal with writer blocks and any creative blocks, so that one can continue to create as one sees. And with that, I will yield the floor. And the center was at Aries, and that's the degree of music. So maybe beings are finding new ways to write music or create music. Next, we are now moving to the Virgo zone, right? Pertaining to the east coast of northwest of Mexico, what folks might term North America, right? And we are near Sombrero, Anguilla, as we have this solar ingress into the 5th house. So with this, guys, near this Anguilla area and just for the East Coast, just find ways to continue to be creative and be loving. Maybe even I'm getting like beings be able to show their children or their friends' children like ways to create music, or taking piano lessons or music lessons of some sort, or even writing classes, right? Whatever to bring out the creativity, so that one can take the ideas, flashes, and visions that they have in their mind and bring that to the fight cycle, and killing off those thoughts of wanting to, either harm themselves or, give away or give up, to Molech, those ideas that they have, but could be, in their mind or head about things. So let that light shine for those beings near Sombrero Anguilla. And with that, I will yield the floor. And moving on next to, we are now moving to the west side towards the Leo zone. And we are now at Monterrey, Mexico. What is now called Mexico or Mexico. All right. And the sun is in the 6th house. Right. And this is the house of health and service. So from this Mexico area, beings could be looking to bring some loving fashion to their loved ones in health and service. Maybe this is dealing with herbs, frequency, dancing, music, whatever ways to get one active to get that heart rate going. Also, beings could be looking to maybe even heal some cardiac issues. That's coming up as well. And with Luna being final expositor for Soul, Luna's in the 8th, which is 1, 2, 3 houses away. So yeah, there's some communication coming pertaining to health. So maybe one's gut health and heart health could be bringing issues, not issues here, but coming to the forefront. And with the ascendant being in Aquarius, the state of air and gases, yeah, just going to get that checkup for, I think it's chronic, and I can't remember what Luna is when it comes to, what is that for the medical astrology? I know Soul is chronic, and I can't think of the term for Luna.
Like phlegmatic?
Phlegmatic. No, man. It was chronic or something else, but I'll look at that.
All right.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But Uranus, right? In co-rulership with Saturn. Uranus is in the 3rd and Saturn's in the 1st. So yes, there is some creativity coming along that one might have felt restricted upon or really couldn't just see, but now they're able to tap into their heart space and have this transformative process to move them forward in their endeavors. And with that, I will yield the floor back to my bro.
All righty, Islam. So I know we're going into the 7th house now. All right. So for this particular area for Cancer zone, right? And it looks like we're back at French Polynesia near Fauna, right? Is that what this says? Or Faune?
Faune.
Got it. Just bring it up here on, because I'm looking at both screens. So I'll bring it up on this one in front of me. All right. So we have this happening in, of course, the 7th house, right? So an interesting how Leo's ruling 8th from the 7th, so it'll be 12th to what it's ruling, and also 11th to what it's ruling. So it's ruling the 8th and the 9th house, as you can see here. However, when it comes to relationships and contracts, alrighty, for this particular zone, Cancer zone, for those of you in French Polynesia, I think it will be really best to find a way to work together to be able to assist in bringing something back to a workable means. So you could be dealing with, for example, people will have to partner to be able to put their finances together to save a school in a particular area within this Cancer zone. And with Saturn actually being on the rise, Capricorn being on the rise, and Saturn ruling over that. I know Saturn is there in Pisces, all in the 3rd house. It really speaks that a lot of people are going to be assisting, possibly some teacher or going to be teachers that are really taking the forefront and making sure that they're advertising the revival, the saving and revival of a particular educational institution. With that, I yield the floor. It must be like, we got to keep the erudition going for the children, right? For the 8th house, this is really dealing with other people's investments, talking about what we just speaking on just a bit there. And what we can actually see near this looks like, is that say Parent Island, if I'm seeing that correctly. Parent Island is taking place in the 8th house. It's very, interesting when it comes to other people's investments. Don't ask for it, just let it be offered, right? And when someone does offer these investments, allow them to have an opportunity to grow with you, unless you do not want anyone to partner with you in that way, or you do not want to join your energies with their energies by allowing yourself to be able to complete the work, however, being financed by someone else who would like to also reap royalty or further, profit, so to speak, from investing in you. So just be wise about that, so you can allow that Jupiterian outcome, and expanding your creativity to be something that you really see that's in your heart to actually happen. You may have to find the beauty in it, and this might allow you some means, if you do agree, to allow someone to be able to, share in the excess with you. This will allow you an opportunity to see a side of yourself you never thought that you had within yourself. And it will actually probably turn you into a much better quote unquote business being. And with that, I yield the floor. Going to the ninth house. All right. For this particular zone, we're looking at the Taurus zone. The Taurus zone, you're dealing with philosophy and principles here in the Taurus zone. All righty. Near this looks like do and do, but not to, right? So in the ninth house, of course, this is dealing with philosophy and principles. Mars, alrighty, in Virgo is in the 10th house, ruling over the first. So what can really be brought here is, a tie between making sure that the philosophy and principles that you would like to share with the children really has a detailed curriculum so that you can be able to bring forth some things within the children for them to be able to see the beauty further in themselves, thus building their self-esteem and their confidence in themselves for later years to come. And with that, I yield the floor to our beloved brother in whom we're well pleased, Brother Shanali Mel, Islam.
Islam, gratitude, broski.
Islam.
All righty, so now we are moving back into the Aries zone, and we are near Kushiro, what is now called Japan, right? And we have Soul in the 10th house. So just letting the light be shined upon one's status, one's standing, and those who are in authority. One could really take the energy that they have in their heart space and hold these beings to the positions that they have, the oaths that they took, and the responsibilities that they are supposed to uphold and do. And with Venus being the chart ruler at 17 degrees, 29 minutes Libra, Venus is in the 11th house, retrograde here. So we're going to be looking at the beauty and the values of the internet life, how we communicate with others, and how one is to pour out the knowledge, wisdom, and intuition that they have, that they pour into themselves, into others. Also, yeah, Venus is conjunct Lilith. So it's just no fascination denials or being able to see clearly from what one sees on the internet. So distinguishing what's real from what's fake, right? So that might be electrical, might be giving one jolts of, seeing the truth and things for what they are. And with Sun, right, there could be some opportunities, well, separating some endings coming off, maybe moving on from like old past home life type ordeals, maybe controlling energy, or maybe just transmuting all those negative lower energies that could be seen to holding one back, and that comes by means of meditation and reflection. So with that, I will yield the floor, and we're moving on to now the Pisces zones near Chongqing, Cambodia, what's called Cambodia today. All right. Now we have Soul in the 11th house. As they would try to say, in its fall house, all right, whatever. But instead of falling, right, like the intro to Alicia Keys, one could really pour in into themselves and their loved ones and their friend groups. So this is maybe just having more get-togethers, more trips. Beings could probably even be looking to meet up with some, friends that they either met or been knowing on the internet, or being introduced to a friend of a friend, right? And with Mercury ruling the ascendant, Mercury is in the 12th, right? Ascendant at 12 degrees Virgo is the degree of business. So maybe even contemplating or finding new ways to move forward with one entrepreneur or business endeavors. Maybe bringing some love into what they do to give that to the people, because we know they need it. Because most are, really hate themselves instead of loving themselves. So bringing some sort of loving entrepreneur endeavors to others. And with that, I will yield the floor, and we'll get into the final one, and this is the Aquarius zone, and we will be near Karimnagar, what's called India, or Hindustan, or Sindhu, whatever one prefers, right? So with Sol being in the 12th house, this is doing a lot of behind the scenes work. Maybe preparing, things for the children, or like documents, literary work, or even I was getting like working on like actor things, like type things at their home, maybe, acting out their favorite scenes or flicks from the movie in one's backyard or home. Encouraging one's little ones, to really embrace and shine their own light. And with the ascendant, then at 19 degrees, 58 minutes Leo, which is the back, right? One can really have their back, or maybe be experiencing some back pain of some sort. But I think that would come from exercising, that will be able to clear that energy or whatever, or just stretching, doing some yoga. So maybe embracing yoga for the next 30 days, doing like a 30-day yoga challenge or stretching challenge of some sort. And just getting active to keep one's heart clear, one's arteries clear. I think that's about it for me. So with that, I will yield the floor, and I'll bring us back right here. Boom, boom. And we floated that one.
Islam, absolutely indeed. I'd like to thank you all for joining us. Make sure you go to 7hillstar.com, sign up for our email list. I and Brother Sean will be releasing advertisements very soon for a workshop that we're doing. It's called Quick Thinking, Moon and Mercury. You guys want to come to our first workshop? You will enjoy it. It is going to be 250 units per participant. However, this is the thing. You will be, those that will participate will be a lifetime member pertaining to the universally professional astrology community, the universally professional astrology community. One more time, the universally professional astrology community, T.U.P.A.C. right? For those that want to, abbreviate or have an acronym, right? So with that being said, what we can look forward to is you guys coming in. It's going to be on August 12th and August 13th. We're going to spend about 4 hours. That's my intention. Sometimes I know I go over when I'm sharing things. However, with your elementary tuition for 250 units in lieu of lawful money via CashApp, you will not only get the lifetime membership with the universally professional astrology community, you'll also get a Mental Magician 1.0 report from Brother Sean, all righty, because you will, provide us your natal time, natal date, and natal location so that we can be able to get that to you. And that will also be modified in a certain way that will signify also your lifetime membership. And what we're doing is we're kicking off for you guys, a means for you to be able to have an astrological community that is, spearheaded by with 7hillstar.com astrology firm. Also, Gold Star Conversations will be debuting soon. We will be mentioning these things also on August 1st. That's Tuesday, August 1st on Office Hours with Dr. G. And 7 Hillstar will be present on that particular platform also for Office Hours with Dr. G, so you guys can also learn then. However, like I said, we're going to get the flyers out there probably as late as this evening pertaining to the Quick Thinking Moon and Mercury, alrighty, workshop, alrighty, presented by 7hillstar.com astrology firm. However, this is commencing the universally professional astrology community. So come on and be a part of it. Come and enjoy it. And those of you that firstly join, I guarantee you will see the things that we will bring to you in times to come will allow you to be able to immediately utilize astrology in your life. Even if you don't plan on being a professional astrologer, you can do things such as take care of your legal affairs, right? and be able to do what you need to do with astrology to help you in your legal affairs? How about first and foremost, studying yourself, looking at your loved ones, the children that you bring forth, or looking at your relationship between you and your progenitors, quote unquote, mother and father, or any other relative. All right. So with that being said, guys, look forward to what it is that we're bringing. We suggest lovingly that you get your Mirror AstroLiteracy sessions. All righty. From my brother Hassan Ghazi Obey, even though all my brothers, I, brother Sean, brother Corey, and brother Terrell are all qualified. All righty. We are internationally certified professional astrologers. All righty. So we can provide the Mirror AstroLiteracy session, which the Mirror AstroLiteracy session can only be fully comprehended in the protocol given through 7 Heel Star. All righty. So that is something that is 7 Heel Star specific. And with that being said, we look forward to you all getting your mental magician reports also, even if you're not going to be a part of it. However, we are calling upon all of you that are actually interested in an astrological society that, you know, is for Moors, conscious and unconscious, because what will happen is you'll see what it is that we bring forth. It will bring you closer to what it is that you need. So it will spark within you a means to continue to study yourself further without feeling obligated or under strain of someone telling you what to do. So again, you guys want to be a part of the universally professional astrology community. Make sure you join us for August 12th. And once we put the flyers out there, and if you're part of our email list, those that are in our email list, they're going to get it first. All righty. So you guys can be a part of that. But however, we are going to, of course, probably just a few minutes after sending that email, we're going to make sure it's advertised on the various social media platforms that we actually administrate, so to speak. Right. So any questions, comments, and or suggestions? Going once. Questions, comments, and or suggestion going twice. Questions, comments, and or suggestions going thrice. All righty. Well, this is where we say to you all, be yourselves and
donate.
All righty, guys. We love you all. Thank you for joining us. Those that are here with us now, and we'll be there with us when you go and view the archive of this recording. This is where we say to you all, namaste, namaste, namaste. Islam, 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 y'all.